welcome back to another video. It's the strap. I'm def yeah. So we finna do a Q&A. You feel me? Quick little Q&A. To start it off, I know I just dropped a comeback video and I was just talking. So this one's gonna just be talking too. Why not? Um, I can look probably. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into all that right now. But I'm gonna get the questions real quick. Grab the questions. Um, cause yeah. Then I got the questions. Okay. So let's go through these. Um, what made me want to start YouTube, and how did I get my name? Right, from ASNL 20. So I'll put it like this: how I got my name. My name is kind of randomly generated. It's so back when I was back when I'm like Xbox 360 type days, was wow, that's back. But back at those days, I first bought gold or whatever. Back at Xbox 60, they randomized the name if you have a name. I could come up with a good name, so I randomized it. They gave me Strap Note 4. That account, I wish I get back into. I had so much of that account, but Strap Note 4, and I kind of just took the strap part and kept that. But people call me D. Like people like that's my real name. Like people call me D for my real name. And so I just took the D part, I put it in there, and then my first made strapped up D. It was back when people used to call guns strapped. Now I'm not a violent person. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a gangbanger. Don't get it twisted. Um, but I was really into like Call of Duty. I was into Call of Duty, all bunch of whole bunch of first person shooter games. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me get it poppin' type thing. And so I was into a whole bunch of first person shooter games. The strap part just clicked, and then it was strapped up D, and like with the tool strapped up D 7337, because my favorite number is 7. My second favorite number is 3. And that's how I was 7337, 7337 kind of. But then I went from that and I evolved to now where I'm at now to a nice, simpler ASML strap. Because people in the game used to call me Strap because my name was long as hell, so they used to call me Strap. And then I took the strap part and I put that bow. ASML is a clan, like kind of like clan I'm in, gaming clan. It stands for always skill, never luck, because we do everything off the muscle, we do everything off straight skill. We don't do no luck. For me, we very unlucky. We very unlucky. We don't do none of that. We don't try to prize stuff off of luck. That's trash. If you don't try to go for don't try to go to things thinking, oh, I'm just gonna be lucky, I'm gonna get there. Go to things thinking, I'm built for this. I'm ready for this. You feel me? And then it said what made me want to start a YouTube channel. I've always loved YouTube and loved the idea of creating content, and like, cause I always been the type of person to try to make people smile, make people day, make people happy. So what I was trying to do is I usually could bring light to a room and make it the room happy. So I wanted to just share that with more people, as much people as I can. So that's why I wanted to do YouTube, and I like ever since I was like young, like I say probably like 9, 10, I was in love with YouTube. All I watched was YouTube. I used to stay on YouTube all day. Some people would watch Netflix all day. I would legit watch YouTube all day. So it was just like I've been doing research for this for the longest, and so I was like, yeah, I might as well start one. I feel like I'll be a good YouTuber, so I started one, and I think I said in the first video, I then probably started. I probably done had like 4 or 5 YouTube channels. I probably done restarted my YouTube channel like 3 times, but I still be trying to rock out with it. Still be trying to rock out with it. I feel like I'm doing good though. I really do. I feel like I'm doing great. Um, do I like roller coasters? Um, do I like roller coasters? Yeah, I've never been scared of roller coasters. I always felt as though no, I like the adrenaline rush. It gives you the nice little get my heart pumping, kind of so. But Um, yeah, I like roller coasters. I know some people be so too scared of the slingshot. I did the slingshot. I completed the slingshot, and the slingshot is not as bad as most people would say. Like it's really not that bad. It's all mental. I went up in the air. I came down. It was really peaceful actually. I feel like it was way more peaceful than it was scary. It's just that like the idea of it is kind of scary, but I feel like it was way more peaceful than anything. I think the most scariest roller coaster I went on was like I remember I went on a roller coaster. I can't remember what the roller coaster was, but it was just basically just a roller coaster where we spun and then they spun us back. It went really fast. It was like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I remember we had to the ride stopped and we were stuck upside down, but we were stuck there. We couldn't move because the reason we couldn't move was because it was like we were stuck up there and somebody was shooting like on ground level. It's just somebody was shooting on ground level. It was like we was like they couldn't let us down because they wanted to make sure we stay safe, kind of. And then once we let us down, we had to evacuate everybody. I thought we was gonna be stuck with there forever, but they got us down, and I even know somebody was shooting because it was so much loud carnival noises and everything like it usually is. And we was high up in the air, stuck upside down, so I didn't hear no gunshots, but they would tell everybody to leave, and then after I left, it popped up on the news that people were shooting on there. I heard somebody got shot. Rest in peace. But yeah, I like roller coasters. I feel like roller coasters are cool. I feel like roller coasters get your heart pumping. And everybody need a little bit of that every now and then. Okay, so next question is, what's my opinion on reality TV shows? Um, I would say that my opinion on reality TV shows is, I feel like most of them is fake, but then again, a lot of things fake in the world, so it's off entertainment. Kind of like YouTube's off entertainment. Mostly the YouTube is a well, like the pranks and stuff like that is mostly not real. So I always find it as though it was like I mean, some of them are funny, some of them are good. I'm not gonna lie. Like the chef shows, I used to be really into chef shows because I used to be a chef myself. Well, I'm still a chef technically. I know I cook really well. So I was really into that, like Master Chef and what was it, Hell's Kitchen back when that used to be popular, and shows like that I used to love. So, but those are technically quality like reality shows. That's the category it was in. But I feel like half of those are fake. Like the kid one, the kid chef, something like that. I feel like those are fake. Not gonna lie, I really do. They came out that they was fake too. But anyway, all right. Next question. Um, what was what was my favorite childhood tour? Okay. So I feel as though my favorite, I thought, my favorite childhood tour would be. I didn't really have tours growing up, so I would probably like I was mostly just an athlete. Like I would just have a basketball, football, and just go and play football, play basketball. I never really played with toys. Either played sports or I was playing video games. So I didn't really have that, but I guess my favorite toy growing up would be like only ones I can really remember is like the little cars. I used to love cars. I still love cars, but I used to be really into cars. So I had like the little cars that went into the big truck, the little big truck with the clear door. I don't know if I know what I'm talking about. I might be a little bit too young for it, but it was a big car, this big. It was a truck, it was like a heavy truck, and in it you could store a whole bunch of your mini cars. And I used to have like 3 or 4 of them. And I used to love those Jones. I don't know why. I didn't really play with them. It was just more of like a collector thing. Them and I used to get like little BB guns, and we used to have like BB gun wars. I don't know if I could say that. So like BB blasters, BB blaster wars. But I think those probably would be my favorite childhood toy. But um, yeah, I think that might because I didn't really get too many childhood toys. What will be the next question? Next question is, what is my favorite TV show? Um, I would say this varies because there's a lot of TV shows I don't watch. I really like TV shows. I would say probably like I would if you talk about like sitcoms, I used to love Friends. Friends was like my favorite sitcom. How you doing? Tori Giuliani was fire. He was funny. Oh my god. But just TV shows in general, I feel like it'd probably be like Boondocks or like Rick and Morty or Robot Chicken. It's out of those three. I can't pick which one's the first, but definitely out of those three. Those always hit to me. They always hit. Those Jones was valid. Always valid. I feel like I'm kind of going fast through these, but it's cool. We got back up. Okay, so let's get to some more interesting questions. I feel like y'all would be more interested in like uh, describe my idol partner. Um, my ideal partner would be like I don't know. My ideal partner would probably just be somebody that is trustworthy. Like I could trust them with a lot of stuff. Like trust them with pretty much like anything. Like they're type to hold the Glock in their purse type thing. Like that. Like I want that kind of trust and that kind of type thing. But mostly just like respect and trust mostly. Like that's all I really need. Not really much to be my ideal partner because I don't really know what that is yet. To be honest with you. But I feel like just a female that's like a female that's I wouldn't want like a boring female. Like you gotta have some nice quality. Like you gotta be. When I'm around you, you gotta be able to hold a conversation. You feel me? But I feel like that's mandatory for anybody, anything, any relationship. But yeah, like a female can hold a conversation. Um, I don't want no boring female. You can't be sitting in the house all day doing makeup and hair, and that's all you do all day. That's all you like. That's literally your life. Like that's all you do. That's just your life. That's just it. Like, I don't think I could do female like that. Like that's kind of boring to me. But like I don't get twisted. I don't have a problem with my female doing hair or doing like makeup. But like go ahead, get cute. But like it's just like if that's all you do and that's all you talk about, like that's your whole life. Yeah, that's kind of draw to me. Honestly, I don't really find that too attractive. But like if you doing things with your life, I see that you trying to just do things with your life. And you're not just trying to be the same person, and you trying to grow all the time. And you're like persistent, and you like to like you're not scary. Then that's pretty much it. Just that and trust. Like don't and trust not in, like I don't need you to be like just me. You gotta just be me. I ain't that kind of person. But definitely like don't be playing around. Like don't try to play dumb. I hate that. Or like try to go and be touchy Philly with other dudes. That's kind of crazy to me. I already felt that was a little crazy to me. Or like if like most of your friends are dudes and you ever touchy Philly, that's gonna be a little weird to me. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. And I don't like really public relationships. When I say public relationships, I'm not saying like we gotta be the most hitting people. Like we could like people could know that we both have like we have a partner and everything. That's cool. But like I'm saying that in a chance like in a sense of like if something do happen between us or something is happening, like any trials tribulations, I wouldn't want you to go and tell the whole wide world what's happening. Like that's kind of crazy to me. I feel like that's something that should be resolved behind closed doors, and shouldn't be something that gotta be everybody gotta be in it. Because I feel like once the more people that's in it, the more that's how the biggest the rift gonna grow. That leads up to the breakup. That's kind of what happened. That happened to me a couple of times where it was like we were a little public, and then now people want now haters or like people that just want to be grimy, want to do dumb shit, and that always ruins it. So I feel like just if a problem happen or something you feel like something's off or wrong, talk to me first. You go talk to your close friends about it. I don't care about that. Like I'm not no manipulator or something. But I definitely would like something do happen, let me know first type thing. Like we could talk about it. So it could be something that we could resolve in 3 minute talk. Honestly, like most things you can resolve like 3 minutes. So I feel like you shouldn't have to go talk to the whole wide world and I gotta figure out for somebody else how you feeling. I don't like that. That's something I hate. I was like, don't make me have to go figure out from somebody else about how you feeling with something between us. That doesn't make any sense to me. But if I could live anywhere, where would that be? um, if I could live anywhere, where would that be? I used to say Canada. I used to want to go to Canada. I kind of live in Canada. Why? I don't really know why I want to live in Canada. I just felt as though it's a nice place and it's snowing all the time. And I used to love like the white Christmases, like when a whole bunch of snow outside, you bring your dog outside, and I used to big giant snow mountains, but make sure it's all soft snow. And I would throw my dog in the snow mountain. She used to love it. We used to like I would play French with her with snowballs, but when I throw it, she'd try to catch it, and it would just like basically crumble, and then like she'd be looking so confused. Yeah, I so I wanted to go to Canada, but now I feel like I probably would want to go to like either Cali. I want to at least go to Cali. I don't know if I want to live there because I heard that traffic is bad and like prices for rent and everything is crazy. But I do want to at least go to Cali. Um, but I just mostly feel like I just got to travel a little more for me to actually know where my dream location would be type thing. Did I ever green out or and if so, how bad was it? If you don't know what green out means, then that's a good thing. Stay innocent. But if you do, I'm gonna go into it. So I've never really greened out before, but I know I can say that like the most like the all the time I went, I did feel as though like my stomach was hurting, and my stomach was like not. And like I was gonna throw, I felt nauseous before, really nauseous, head hurting and everything, head hurting, room spinning. But I never really greened out. I just go to sleep and I'm perfectly fine. But I heard a lot of crazy green out stories. Okay, so only a couple more questions left, like three more questions left. So let's finish off strong. Um, when was the first time I started smoking weed? So first time was it was a minute ago. I was young, like that. I ain't gonna say age. Anything. I ain't gonna say age or anything, cause yeah, that's kind of crazy. But definitely young, younger than I was supposed to be. But it was definitely it was say the least. It was before double digits. If you know, you know. But it was really like I wasn't doing it right, so it didn't really do much to me, and so I feel like that's why I don't really remember it too much. But it was like I was young, dumb. Everybody was just doing it around me. I was bored. I'm very adventurous, and I'm very into trying new things. So I was like, I'm gonna try. Why not? You know, I'm just gonna try. And it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Like I wasn't. I know a lot of people be saying they have like panic attacks or it felt like they was super good, but it was like for me, I was doing it right, so it just kind of was. It felt normal, felt regular. But yeah, that's like it's not interesting as you would think it would really be. Not at all. But it took me a minute before it really got to interesting parts. I just dropped story times in that though. I'm thinking about dropping some story times, but that's what the future videos is a Q&A for now. I'm gonna be dropping some story times though. I definitely want to look into doing that. I heard that I know a lot of people said they like stuff like that, so I'm looking into it. Um, two more questions. How long did it take for me to get my YouTube channel together? So, how long did it take for me to get my YouTube channel together? It took me. They don't really. Well, no, it took me a minute. I'm not gonna lie. So I probably had like three, four channels. Um, I probably had like three, four channels. I had a whole bunch of I done restarted a lot of channels. Like I said before, I've said this probably a bunch of times. I'm probably tired of hearing it, but yeah. So it took me a minute, but I'm extra. I want to get a lot of nice equipment before I want to go into with nice equipment. Don't do that though. I did it dumb. That's why it took so long. And honestly, if I would just kept going with what I had, I probably would have been way farther in this. and I could have still got what I got, and I still working to what I got now. Still have everything I got now. You still want to make sure you're working towards something. But I could have at least been more experienced with it. I would have been having less technical difficulties. More people would have knew me because one of my old channels, I had like 60 to 70 subscribers on it. And that was just for me posting screen recording videos back in the day on mobile games, talking over it. So, like, literally, if you have a phone, you could do it. Like, honestly. Whatever you're watching this on, you most likely can record YouTube videos on it. Like, so just, if you feel like you want to do YouTube at all, or you feel like you want to be an entertainer at all, start now. Just, even if you don't post it, you don't even gotta post videos. Like, honestly, you can make them for yourself. You don't gotta post them. Just get into the habit and get into the feel of just recording and being in front of a camera and just talking, because it's kind of a skill that most people think would just become natural or something that's just easy, but no, it takes a lot of practice. Like, I still mess up a lot, obviously, you can see this, and I've been doing this for years. It's just that I haven't been taking it super seriously for years. So if you want to do this, take it serious. Start as soon as possible. Even if you don't want to post it on your YouTube channel, or you can post it private. Just make sure that make sure you stay focused on it and you continuously grind on it, because that's what really matters. Make sure that you just consistency. That's what I did, but I was fumbling with that a lot. And I got here now. So, but I have a lot of fancy equipment. You don't need all this fancy equipment. You really don't. All you need is if you have an iPhone X or higher, your camera quality is good enough for people to actually sit there and watch it. But let's go on to the last question. Last but not least. Would I ever really try love again? Nice little deep question to end it off on. I could mess with it, but I feel like with love something that you don't really try yet. Like, you could try it, like, you could try looking for it, whatnot. But love is usually something that just the best kind of love, and love is really gonna get you. Is gonna be a love that you don't even expect. That's gonna be the one that sneaks up on you. Love usually sneaks up on you. It's not something you could really search for. Love something like for, at least for me, love something that, like, it's just there. One night I go to sleep, next morning, bow, it's there. So it's like, and love something you can't really change. Like, you could say you don't love nobody no more, but you gotta still love them still. Like that. So I feel as though you should just try and just, like, you can't really try, just go out and just live your life. Love is gonna find you. Don't try to spend your whole life looking for love. Love gonna find you if you're open. You don't, like, I'm not saying don't be closed in and be by yourself. No, still go out there, still be like nice, open to a lot of people. But don't be scared of love either. And love something that you could chase love. Definitely chase love, but love something that just comes. So for me, I've never been scared to receive or give out love. I've always given out love to everybody, even people that don't really deserve it. Still give my love. So I feel like with that, I'm always love to get. I always will receive love. I'll never deny love from nobody, you know. So yeah, I would say I really would try. And like, if I feel like I even love somebody even the slightest bit, and if something happen or anything, I'm gonna put, like, it's not I'm gonna pursue it. Like, let's say if it's a love interest, like a female, and I'm trying to date or something. If I feel like I love them, I ain't know if I sit here and one day just be like, oh, I don't love you no more. No, that's not how it works. But I could be like, I don't like you no more, or you did this, so now I can't really look at you the same. But that love never disappears. So I feel like love gonna find me. And the harder you try not to find love, the faster it's gonna find you. So, you know, right now, I'm not denying or rejecting love or running from love. If love catch up to me and love catch me, the love catch me. For me, I ain't never been scared of love. I never would be. You know, I'm open to it. I'll always be open to it. But that's pretty much that was the last question. Yeah, that was the last question. So, I guess we're wrap up the video. Video kind of long, kind of like a nice little long video for y'all. give y'all a short one. I told y'all the video is gonna be more like a little longer than the first one. I told y'all that was just because it was comeback vid. You feel me? Now, this is a Q&A. I'm gonna drop a story time. I'm gonna try to drop a story time next, and I want to try to drop a sport video, and then a gaming video. I want to give y'all a little bit of everything first, and then so I know which ones y'all want. I know which one I should start uploading more. But that was all. That's pretty much it. Thank y'all. If you sent any questions, not a lot of y'all did. Make sure you check out Instagram. But if you did, I appreciate you.